With this perfect weather, we thought we'd be loyal Chilliwack locals and head out on the Vetter Rotary Trail. Hey, thanks for coming along on a ride with us for this episode of Go Fraser Valley. Now here along the Rotary Trail, you may run into some dogs, but we're definitely going to see some later in the show. And we're also going to take a road trip to Hope, where we're going to do a scavenger hunt of sorts. But the first thing we find is people living with mental illness in our community now have a place they can call home. It's all thanks to one local woman who's finally being recognized for over 30 years of helping others.
This longtime volunteer is being recognized as Chilliwack's Woman of the Year. Kate Lister has dedicated most of her life to building clean and affordable housing for people with mental illnesses after her son Gordy was diagnosed with schizophrenia at a young age.
The past 30 years, ever since my son got schizophrenia, I've been working towards developing affordable housing for people with chronic mental illness. Because when he became ill, what we really found was that people with schizophrenia and mental illness have a tremendous time trying to get affordable housing, a place where they can live that is safe and secure.
It wasn't until Kate had to find appropriate housing for her son that she realized the options were limited.
I saw some of the places that he was gonna live in, and I decided that that wasn't acceptable. I mean, a lot of them live in places that are not maintained, and the heat doesn't work, the water doesn't work. So yeah, they need a decent place to stay that's looked after, that's maintained, that's one you would live in.
This is one of the facilities Kate helped build.
We found a system of going to BC Housing near the end of the year and saying, look, if you'll give us so much money as a grant, we will buy an apartment within the community, and we will manage it, and we will get a little mortgage on it. It just has to be covered by the amount of money they have for their shelter allowance. So this is a partnership between Community Services and the Creative Centre Society, and they have we have 22 units of housing in it for people with chronic mental illness, and Community Services has 11 units for youth at risk.
With a secure roof above their heads, many of the tenants have begun leading productive lifestyles.
We've had such success. We've had some that have found jobs, some that have once got married, because they now have affordable, safe housing.
Friends and colleagues of Kate have witnessed her determination throughout the years.
You don't say no to Kate, she will keep coming back until it works. And just for her to have done all the things that she's done as far as housing goes is amazing. It was high time. She has been so active in the community and in such an important way that we have felt for a long time that this was an honor that she deserved to have. In fact, I think we wouldn't have the kind of housing in Chilliwack had it not been for Kate.
Hi, Dan.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you very much.
That's awesome, good news. Come on in.
Thank you. Well, I'm very honored, and I feel very humbled because I know in the community and in other communities there's all kinds of women that are working very hard to make a difference to people in their lives. So I just feel sort of like I'm representing all the people that want to contribute and want to see things improve for people that have a difficult time.
Even after 30 years, Kate says there's still not nearly enough housing for people with mental illnesses. For Kate, as long as there's a will, there's a way. In Chilliwack, I'm Janella Hamilton for Go Fraser Valley.
To learn more about housing projects in the city of Chilliwack, visit the organization's website.